Yo, people, what's going on? We back. We chilling. Ping issues, but seems to be everything is resolved now. We're only 37 minutes late starting the second game, so, you know, it's not end of the world business. But for K23, it is business as usual. They start on the T side of Nuke here, Wicks. They are looking to basically just stomp out Astronauts here and make this 1-all as convictive as possible and give them a hard time heading on to Dust 2. But for Astronauts, they're 16 rounds away from knocking out the CIS side.
Absolutely, and it seemed like Problem had the issue with the ping. If my research has been correct, it seems like he's in the server now. He is one of the X5 players who have a story. Don't worry, but XC has had some issues outside as Swallow. He's on the back of site. He's going for the live UKCS style. Ascending with the P2K. He's trying to hold his ground. Ivan, it's your last one alive if you're an Astronauts fan in this 1 versus 3 scenario. I'm not sure if the kit was dropped either. He's not going to need one. This Problem puts him out of his misery. K23 strike first. And they finally win a pistol round.
Getting them on the ball, but more importantly, putting up a pretty staggering job while doing so. So I'm impressed. Let's see what they have to show up here. So let's have a look. Let's have a good look, people. There's another pause.
There is.
Wicks.
And there's also another UMP.
Mate, and a Krieg. I don't know what loopy land we've entered, you know? It's like past some of these guys' bedtimes, past my bedtime, you know? 8 PM, that's when the curtains are drawn. Okay, we're alright, we're alright. I was gonna give you some content, but no chance now, no chance. We're back into the game. Hopefully no more ping issues.
Yep, and the timer ticking down is what every fan of Counter-Strike and every caster, producer, observer loves to see. And they're off. 1:55 on the clock and counting. K23 are looking to strike 2 in a row to start off their T side. Near enough perfectly. XC Power once again rushing the outside. He's not been caught this time round though, as the UMP is going to run down these players inside of the A bomb site. Denim with the MP9 is going to have an answer for him if he does run into his crosshair. Right now, it's patient play coming out from the Russian side.
X5, a little bit of tag damage. Not too bad, not too bad. Making the noise up the ladder. K23, I mean, they have so much presence right now towards upper. There shall not be many options. Oh, or should they? Or should they? A 3v2. Extra Power caught out by the Deagle a little bit as well. Won't exactly fall just yet. But for Jury, 2 kills. And he's looking for more. Goes aggressive. Tries to play a more passive, but damage done to Extra Power. Ivan's position compromised, but he's able to replicate the damage done to his enemy. Extra Power. He'll find one, but now he's forced into the closed vent and Klax left low. Surely not. Surely no. Astronauts don't win this round. Jury has the angle covered. Extra Power left tucked. Ivan will find one. Jury with the second, and there is plenty of time for the defuse. That's it. The equalizer. How have they done that?
I really don't know. And well, Neox played a big part in that retake because he came running up the vent. He was playing pure bait. He didn't have a decent weapon. So he thought, look, I'm going to try and find this second player. With his death, they realised that XC Powers actually ended up in second vent, or useless, as some people call it. And from there on out, with the HP that he had, he literally left the last player on site stranded. And as soon as they just play the trades, they get that first frag. XC Power's just dead to rights at useless. It's all over. And Astronauts have plenty of time. No kit needed to get the defuse in. And they have tied this one up. K23, they will be coming right back with a force buy though. XC Power will have the AK-47 thanks to a few UMP kills. But it's not going to be in his hands for long, as he will drop out and end up in the Go TV side of the server. Denim with a 2-man spray down towards Trophy, as Ivan is going to trade Jury. So trade so far so good for the Astronauts. They're getting ready for liftoff.
Klax. He'll find one. more to go. Denim and Swalo, unfortunately, the flank, excuse me, is all too good. Confidence, mate. Confidence. I like it. I like it. And I'm pretty sure. I'm not. Is Swalo Spanish? Like the actual player, because Swalo is Spanish, and it means like usually or like I usually. So
he's German.
All right. Well, there goes that then, because I saw it and I was like, maybe there's like some Spanish law that I didn't know, but GCSE Spanish and that taught me.
Oh.
Swalo means usually, or like I usually. So I was like, it's a cool name, cool little translation, but it means nothing, mate. Neither does this round, because as I've been blabbering on, K23, they have been absolutely toasted by the M4s here. 2 from Jury, 2 from Neox, 1 from Denim as he finds the last, and with that, Astronauts 3-1 ahead.
His first name's Surlyman. Surlyman. So I'd imagine it's just a play of words around his first name. That would be my guess. But what we don't need to guess right now is Astronauts have got the lead, and it's a strong one as well. And if they can beat this K23 by, which is lacking some serious util, 4 HEs and 4 smokes brought into play from the T side. No flashbangs and no Molotovs. Actually, no, it seems like... No, it was no Molotovs. It was a team Molotov that landed astray as Raijin finds Denim. So that's the main player dealt with. Should be a site ready to be taken as Raijin, hello, finds Jury creeping out of heaven. And he's got Neox's number as well. What a solo performance out of him. Not just this round, he's on 7 frags as well.
Oh, extra power, he's able to catch off the flank as well. Swalo gone! And with that, it is a second for K23. Money for the Astronauts side, if I'm honest. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And for that, I think it's safe to say there is a real good chance that they can just rebuy into this round. Ivan's got an AWP. There's M4s already brought forward. There's a FAMAS on Swalo. But more importantly, this is Astronauts looking to hold their lead.
And here we go. K23, they made the last round look easy. And realistically, this one is easier on paper. Yes, the Astronauts have the rifles out, but util is lacking. That's something you really need to hold a sight on a map like Nuke. But Ivan's going to be firing away. He's got the outside on lock. His perspective right now as he finds XC Power looking for the third. He does get the third. And he's looking for 2 more for the ace. We have not had an ace yet today. And we're not going to have one either in this round. Yuri spoils the party as he cleans up the K23 side. And, well, Astronauts, they're not going to be complaining. I'm sure Ivan will not be complaining either. They're in a decent spot. It's 4-2. K23 will be able to come back with another buy, thanks to the plant, thanks to the round win in the previous. But the equipment value still in favour for the Astronauts. 7k in total ahead, and that's going to be pretty much all in util.
4-2. K23 left, well, bottom line with no money. Ivan, caught out by extra power though. The AWP, the only weapon that can really cover that kind of range. And it has done so brilliantly. Denim's got to be careful of his position as well. Has to lob the flashbang. Jury smoked off. I mean, this is K23 looking a little worse for wear. And somehow they still got themselves a really good spot. X5, that's unfortunately slipping the net. Swalo will get caught out. But you're not expecting Neox to be in this position. The bomb, it is in no man's land. X5 is going to continue to move forward. Neox finds one. Jury a second. Clax, he's going to trade, but a 1v3 for Neox. He has the bomb. And so for him, he knows the K23 boys, well, they're going to have to go pushing at one point or another.
Well, yeah, what does he do here? If you're in the mind of Neox right now, you know your position's been given away because you got that kill earlier towards Squeaky. And you're going to know that they probably know you're holding the bomb. So not many positions you can play where you're not getting shot in the back apart from this one. And yeah, the ladder steps are going to be heard. He's going to have to take his mind away from the door. You've even got a whole one or the other, and it's not going to end up in his favour. If he had another player to play with, it's a very winnable round, but on your own in that situation, not easy by any stretch. And K23 get their third round on the board, and they could afford to just trade 1-for-1 rounds at this point. T side is not the favoured side, and well, if they could pick up 7 or even 6, they're in a very good spot going on to the better side of Nuke.
It is the case. Nade lobbed in. X5 eats it. Absolutely eats it. And for Denim to find the opener with the Deagle, I mean, this is confidence like nothing else from Astronaut. Sure, no money, but they're dialing in as best as they can to find these kills. And sure, it's a 4v4. Neox is going to have a little bit of work to do as he peeks out. Information gathered that there's a couple players at least. But he's going to shift away, and that gives Jury a brilliant chance to exploit from Ramp as he finds a double. Neox going to come in for a third, and Exapower dinked. 4-3, about to become 5. Exapower's gone, executed by the M4. Neox playing that one to perfection.
Yeah, just very well played once again when they needed to most. The buy was not on their side. It was not great, but yet again, they get the job done. And now, well, they're going to be up against a very weak buy from the T side, and that should get them 6 on the board. The Eagles, Tech 9s, should I say Tech 9, Galil and Orb. So they are buying full into this one, K23, but still, I mean, again, you look at the equipment value on their side, only 13k, so it's not great by any means. And if Ivan holds the angle and he reacts in time, he would have had a kill, but the reaction time just wasn't there for him. Jury's going to swing and help him out. Exapower with the AWP, trying to get something done, but Neox at the same time is getting his job done, defending the ramp once again. Ramp room has been failed to have been taken so far for K23. It has been his fortress. And the Astronauts are loving life right now, about to go 6-3 up. It's most likely going to go to 7, considering if K23 don't get a plant, they're not going to be able to afford a buy. Plant is looking pretty much impossible right now with the way these CTs are positioned. As Ivan swings to find Exapower, getting a little bit loosey-goosey outside. And it's just not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And Klax is going to get that answer. Second AWP's an option. They do not take it, though.
There we go. 6-3. Astronauts in front. K23 in a position where it just has to be an eco. Nothing more. Nothing less. And a real good chance for Astronauts to make it 7. I said 10-5 was good. Statistically speaking, K23, 2/3 of their rounds come from the CT side. So we know that they're a CT-sided team. Problem is, I think we're expecting a little bit more out of the gates of them. Exapower, how has he survived? A nade, not going to finish him off either. Flash is good, but Ivan's still on the frags. That's brilliant.
Ivan just stunting on the Russian side right now as Denim hits the Gobi, who I like to call LeBron James. Make that argument. LeBron is the GOAT, and right now Ivan's the GOAT of outside. As this guy is not missing. And trust me, they're not easy. With the pistols just running full sprint, it's not easy to hit those shots from time to time, don't matter who you are. But right now, K23 are in an awkward position. They've got 3 out of 10. It's not a disaster, no, but Astronauts are the ones with all the momentum. And K23 are in buy eco range with the way these, with the way this loss bonus has panned out. The X-ray is so deceiving from time to time.
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing, because I know you went all, and I kind of like lean forward a little bit as well, and you're like, ooh, but no, you are right. It's like through 6-foot walling, and it's like massive walls, and you're like, ooh, you know, like what happens if he shoots here? Is he dead? No, but he's not, of course. They do get away with the opening kill here. Neox able to slip the net completely on ramp as he finds a follow-up. Neox, this is brilliant control from him on ramp. Does decide to pull his knife out when he doesn't know that the coast is clear. And I'll deduct a couple of points from his name just because of it. Ultimately, though, that is a brilliant round of Counter-Strike played. And another man advantage here for Astronauts. To make it 8-3, that would be too scary.
Yeah, I think he just pulls the knife out because he really should have been traded if the second person was there. But yeah, just a bit of mind games coming into play maybe, or just a bit of miscommunication for the K23 side. Either way, it worked out in their favour. But Iban read this to a T as he finds Exy Power. And it's all on X5 to clutch a 1v3. Bomb has been dropped. He's walked straight past it. Iban just playing ring around the rosy. As he peeks left, peeks right, will eventually drop, but 15 seconds left on the clock. There's no time to go to B. X5 needs to go A. And he's not going to make it. 8-3, Astronauts. The jets are starting to be powered up now. The fueling process is still underway, but K23... I just don't know. They were looking so comfortable after 7 rounds, and suddenly Astronauts have just gone back to back to back to back of winning round after round after round. What's going on here? Did Suelo need to go and answer the door?
Maybe, mate. Maybe the food delivery man was there. You know, living a luxury lifestyle with the Astronauts, where he's Ubered in food or whatever. There to collect his evening meal. K23 fast towards lower. A bit scary here for Neox. He's standing in no man's land. Didn't hear the door open. The AK to find the first. The second kill. Denim. Good for the response. Oh, missed shot though. I burned another missed shot. And the M4 doesn't get the kill. X5 will respond. Denim falls. And it's Ivan 1v4. They win on full buy territory, but as soon as it's against the pistols, that's it. There's problems. There are more than just problems. It settles in as reality. 8-4.
And then again, K23 just come out of nowhere with a round like that. Like, why haven't you been doing that all along? It just doesn't make sense. That is the normal K23 we tend to see. They just can't do it consistently enough. And that's the reason why they're in the situation they're in now. Not just the fact that, you know, they're 1-0 down, 8-4 down on the second map, but the reason why they're in this spot as it is now in the consolidation / lower bracket, whatever you want to call it.
Klax, fortunate to be alive. The nade will do some significant damage to kickstart his campaign out from single door. The squeaky door, rather. Jury, he's actually put himself in a pretty bad spot. I mean, it's not his fault. He's going to move into the open, but... Oh, Raijin! That's filthy! That is disgusting! Transfer like no other. Suelo still doing decent amounts as well, but Iban and Neox. A 2 versus 4. Raijin, that was filthy. He's got all the kills in a round so far. Problem will make it a third. Ivan's left to save. That's incredible. That was incredible from Raijin.
That may be, honestly, one of the best spray transfers I've seen this year. What on earth was that? And where has this been all this time? That's the Raijin. This is the K23 we know and love to cast, but it's just not come in enough. And suddenly, this is what I was talking about earlier. Is this the start of K23 getting themselves into 5th gear, if not 6th gear? Because they're certainly alive on the server now. The economy is offline for the Astronauts, and Iban is going to be left to solo hold outside, I'd imagine, next round with the AWP, and he will survive as well. It doesn't look like any K23 players are interested in hunting. If Klax dies on the hunt, if Problem dies on the hunt, he has no buy in the next round, so no surprise that they don't hunt Haven down. It will be 5 rounds for the T side, and it was looking a little bit grim, but the light is starting to shine outside the other side of the tunnel.
8-5. K23. I said 5 was their personal golden number. They've hit it. How much more do they find the mark? I'm wondering, is this going to be another 8-7? Is this another close first half? Definitely wouldn't be ideal for the astronaut side. We shall see though. Neox with the USP having a good look. Ivan smoked off. The AWP rendered useless, and I think for that sake here, should just be a very easy pickup. Although Neox, that's a gun dropped. That is where things get a little scary.
Yeah, and the awkward thing the astronauts have right now to work with is the fact that none of them have Kevlar, apart from Ivan. I'd like to see Ivan just give up the AWP, but he's not going to. If he's in a spot like this right now, he's going to be smoked off. Shots going down on the A site whilst the bomb is still working its way towards B. It has not been planted just yet, as Ivan and Neox are looking to double up on ramp and retake from there. Not the ideal retake strategy, but it may work. It may catch K23 off guard. Let's see how they play it out.
Oh, missed shot from Ivan.
Gotta call it, right?
Yeah. Safe to say. Very, very safe to say. Neox, Ivan. Gotta run for the hills here. Just gotta keep these weapons.
Oh, and keeping them seems to be a task in itself. These classes find Ivan on the save. The AWP. Has it been collected? No, it's not even been thrown away. And the AWP is not even going to take the risk. That being said, no AWP can come out for astronauts now. And it's a weapon that Ivan has really been leaning on to lock down the outside position. He's not going to have it in the final round of the half. K23 have the prime opportunity to get onto the CT side with 7 rounds under their belt. But again, we've seen astronauts come out with a round win on their CT side on this Nuke with the disadvantaged buy.
Swalo, got to be careful. We'll find one with the AWP. Problems response looking good. MP9 of Denim taken down through the smoke, and just like that, astronauts left with a 3 versus 4. It's round 15. It's a cry for help. Nice shot. Exit power legged up at least. Jury, though, his position compromised. Raijin. The first of 3 kills required here in the post plant. The second one to come in shortly after. I think Neox's position more or less will be scouted out. He's just waiting for his teammate of Ivan to join him in the final moments of round 15. Flash dropped in. Neox having a good look. He will find one. Ivan the second, but there is just no time. Clax to find the remaining 2. K23, they are down by a round. What can they do heading onto their CT side? We find out after this.
Hey Future Pros! I saw Big doing a nifty little boost on Nuke during the European Minor Open qualifiers, so I thought I'd quickly show you all how to recreate it. To do this boost, you'll need 2 Future Pros and 1 AWP. Future Pro number 1, you'll be acting as the stool. It's important work and your contribution is appreciated. Run over and hop onto the far left railing and crouch down. When Future Pro 2 is on your head, stand when they jump and then just chill out. Future Pro number 2, you will get to have all the fun. Follow Future Pro 1 and get onto their head using the close railing. Jump again to allow your stool to stand. Now aim towards this gap and line yourself up so this railing lines up with the edge of the direct close wall. Position your scope so you're aiming just below the painted blue section. Then fire your AWP when the timer is just about to change from 148 to 147. Here you can see the exact moment when Searson made his shot. And that's it. With a bit of luck and a willing teammate, I'm sure you can hit this shot at least 1 in every 100 rounds. Good luck.
Find the rainbow
Welcome back, folks, as we are underway for the second half. K23 going on to the favoured CT side with a one round deficit, and it's certainly a very nice spot to be in, especially being one map down as well. Can they make it pay, though? Can they make it count? Or will the Astronauts run away into tomorrow for their next game and send K23 back in their bags, sending them to bed tonight as Raijin finds first blood, Jury and Denim find their next two, and that's going to be good news for the Astronauts as they clear out the A site. They're holding heaven, they cannot peek K23 CTs, and it's a very awkward situation all of a sudden. Sway, though, toggling the burst fire on that Glock, and Jury just tap it away. Raijin's gone. X5 and Problem find too. How's it ended up like this?
I have no clue. I have no clue. Tap it away, X5. Oh, what? They've ended up with a round win. K23 stealing it. Yoink, thank you, sir. Astronauts lose out. That was an easy ninth. And they've completely binned it in the post part. Completely.
Let me get this right. 4 versus 2 on Astronauts, in favour of Astronauts.
Yeah.
And both K23 players retake from Heaven. I think one dropped towards Hut, right? Or no, it was just Problem in Heaven, wasn't it? Excuse me. But still, like, 2 versus 4 time ticking, no kits. And you managed to just lose a round. I mean, props to Problem. And X5 for coming out with the clutch. They had to find the one taps. They did just that, and now they're in one hell of a good spot to start off their second half. They've got XC power outside, not with the AWP, but with the next best thing, which is the A1S. Sway, though, with the Pro 90 retro.
Rush B, mate.
And that's why you don't purchase it.
Good night. Good sir. That is unfortunate. Round 17. Raijin is going to find the opener. And a follow-up as well. M4A1S. Long range. Decent chances. 4 kills, no response. Astronauts left down to 1. Ivan, it's a laboured spam to Problem. He will eventually find it, but it's only the 1. And K23 take the lead.
And am I right in thinking it's their first lead as well for Nuke?
Yes. Yes,
Did
indeed.
they led in the early stages of Mirage, right? But then I think Astronauts ran away with it. Am I correct in thinking so?
Do you believe so, good sir? Do you believe so?
So yeah, they really haven't had that much time in the lead of a map, really. I think it was a couple rounds at most on Mirage. So they need to really use this CT advantage wisely, and Problem with a a fast flank. He's going to get picked off, but it doesn't matter. X5 and XE Power combined for 4 between them again. And it's K23 seeing another digit put onto their side of the scoreboard. It's 10 for them now. 6 away to making this one a 3-mapper. And we will be going over to Dust 2 if they can do that. Right now, the astronauts will be coming fighting back. Throwing some haymakers with this AK-47, 5-man AK-47 buy, I should say. Bit of util behind it as well. Clax with some more aggression is going to find Neo just spamming the hut for no apparent reason, really. Exposed himself a little bit too much. Clax took full advantage. K5 playing around the smoke, playing through the smoke as Suelo's going to drop to his range. Raijin playing aggressive on outside, and now you're starting to see the confidence oozing out of the guns of K23.
They're looking too good, aren't they? That's the confident K23 side that I'm too used to seeing. Having a good look here, Denim. Definitely in no position to just call this round chalked up. Ivan out towards sight. Problem will spotted him though. Nice shot from Ivan. Problem is, there's 3 more to go, 45 seconds, even if it does edge out to this post plant here. Oh, and he doesn't know how to plant the bomb.
Been there,
Switch sides. 2v3, bomb set down, post plant coming in, first kill. Not bad, 2 more to go, Clax and exit power up against it.
Time's ticking, and the kits are on both players, so they have no need to really rush this one, as Denim will die to the scoped weapon of XC Power. Ivan now needs to play the time. He knows the bomb is for him, so he can wrap around if he wants to. But he's going to hold the angle. Here's the steps from both players. He knows where both of them are now. Spray is not going to connect. XC Power's pre-fire finds the kill in the nick of time as the bomb is defused off the back of it. And
wow.
K23 put away for 3-round deficit. And what's to say they can't get 5 more in a row.
That's despicable that he's just pulled that off, by the way. Like, that is a filthy, filthy shot. Had he not pre-fired, probably would have lost the round, wouldn't he? So...
yeah, I mean, he gets killed by the spray, and then the trigger's probably just held for the second player to peek. So yeah, I think you're right. If he doesn't pre-fire that, K23... are on the losing end of the round, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So much outside control as well from K23, I'd like to point out. Like,
Yeah,
Raijin,
last round as well.
it's giving them so much control of the map, but it's pretty much solidifying the fact that they know they're all still cooped up in the lobby right now, with the fact that they've got X5 on ramp with an auto snipe.
Nicely done. Problem, he'll find the first, or rather the second for K23, his first in the round. Clax just moving around the boxes. Jury is going to swing out off angle. Won't quite be the conventional one for Clax. Problem, he's able to trade though. Exit power on the angle. Oh, that is unfortunate timing spotted. Quite literally as he unscoped his AWP. Denim, good for 1. Bomb set down by Ivan towards lower. Denim caught in the open. Raijin will take him down, and they know that Ivan left alone on the B site, stranded either behind the smoke or using it to his advantage, and while he slipped the net back towards single door, I think the entirety of K23 know his rough whereabouts. Raijin, he's in towards the ventilation system right now, and as Ivan makes the cross, I think Raijin will know, and indeed he will. Gets the kill. It's 12-8. It's 4 away from victory. K23. Sure, it's another bomb plant, but it's another convincing round 1.
It is, and K23 find another round on the board. And, well, they're just continuing their spree, continuing their momentum. And the astronauts just don't really have an answer for K23's questions right now.
I mean, what is the answer, do you think? Is it just be more confident? Because in
think
my
they need
opinion, that would be
to-
the one.
They need to show a lot more outside presence. Like, they can't afford to let Raijin just get to red box every single round for free and just hold outside down. They need to be sending players to silo, but they also need flashes to help out this silo play. There's not much he can do with the Krieg if he's not getting any support flashes. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's an awkward one.
Definitely is the case. Power has a good look. Ooh, missed shot. Not ideal, but he does find the second, the follow-up frag for Raijin as well. Also, sniper from X5 drops the bomb. And that is confidence. This is 13 for K23. This is looking like a flawless CT side from them. This is brilliant.
And Neox, well, it seems like they know where he is at this point. They are holding him, watching him down like a hawk. Yes, he has 80 HP, but he's in one-tap range for these M4s. He gets a two-man spray down, but not going to be any more. It was always going to be tough with a bomb drop towards Trophy, and K23 will run away with another round win. And they are suddenly 3 away from getting this one towards Dust 2, onto Dust 2 for all of the marbles. And, well, they could well be the team advancing through to tomorrow to continue their lower bracket run for a spot at ESL Melbourne.
Clax having a good look. Early tag. Pretty substantial already. Catching off the big man of Swalo. And well, what more can you say about this K23 side? What an impressive CT side stint they've had. Like, unreal. Unreal.
It's just pure dominance again, isn't it?
There's, I don't know. For people that are paid to talk Counter-Strike, like, there's not much you can really comment on with how well K23 have been playing the CT side. Like, this is, like, a revolting amount of aggression being shown towards outside, and Astronauts don't know how to counter it. There's a revolting amount of aggression towards lobby, Astronauts know nothing about it. If they go towards ramp, Astronauts know nothing about it. It's not like they're playing timid either. Like, we're trying to get inventive with these defaults and getting aggressive and in your face, but K23 just one up them and go, okay, sure, if you want to do it, we'll do it as well. And it's just working. Exapower with the AWP, X5 at long range. I think Raijin is a big piece of the puzzle as well, currently going 25 and 14. Just a great game from K23. Just a really, really good showing.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's just a really good showing on the CT side for K23. Yeah, I just have no words for this performance, honestly. Like, I said that they need to start going outside, they go outside, they all die. Like, if they go to ramp right now, they're just going to be running into an auto sniper on X5. It's just a really sticky situation for them right now. But there's not much the auto sniper can do if it's full white, as Problem's going to have to rotate rounds. We'll tell, as he's peeking, only good enough for one, and one is not enough to help out X5. Do they just run into the auto snipe? Yes, they will. Jury will be the first one. No scope's going to hit, but it's not an AWP, so it's not going to get the frag. XE Power has one, though. He's going to finish off Denim. And Ivan, once again, left in a 1v3, has cleared the B bomb site. Does he have the bomb?
No.
But it doesn't matter. No was the answer. It was on ramp, so he had to push it out. That's going to be K23 on 15. And, well, it's been a disastrous second half for the Astronauts. 0 rounds.
So, 15-8. 7 match points in a row. And I fear for Astronauts, I don't think they'll see a single one more than the one that they've been presented ahead of them. Round 24 might just be the last. Astronauts trying something funky towards outside once again. For now here, Wix, safe to say, K23 just doing their job, man. Just doing their job. Jury, nice shot to find the AWP. 5 in a second. Raijin making it a bit messy. Jury will find the follow-up. Maybe there is a bit of hope for this round, but for this map, I think the damage control is just way too high, and it's already been done. X5 and M249. But he'll get one tapped by Neox.
So, I think you jinxed him because
Yeah, just the once.
Get a T round on the board. Is it going to be all in vain though? Because, well, K23, they have another buy coming in. This time it's not X5 with an auto, it's with an AWP. Again, I said it earlier, I'll say it again. I just think this is a matter of when, not if, for K23. And Raijin still doing his thing, push it outside, finds another frag. Jury dropped as that could be his last few moments of Nuke. His problem is holding Heart. They've got Clax holding Squeaky, X5 holding Trophy. Everyone playing a part in round 25. And now they're going to execute the outside smokes. This could cause some problem for Raijin, as he's now going to be forced to either play the smoke or play the aggressive angle. Sneaking through the door, but somehow the spray just doesn't connect, and Neox is not going to be ready for it. And it's all on Denim. Not going to happen. He barely gets a chance. And that's going to be it for map 2. We are tied up at 1 apiece. 69 going to be your final scoreline as we get ourselves ready for Dust 2. We're going to be back in a short moment to talk over what's just happened in front of our eyes in that one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.